The NCAA basketball national championship is set. March Madness is finally coming to an end. We have UConn playing against Michigan, and I am so excited for this game tomorrow night. This has potential, I feel like, to be one of those great games. It's not necessarily two heavyweights because UConn wasn't that type of team this year, but I think just with the name power, again, Michigan, massive program. They're trying to go for their second national championship ever, and then UConn being in this position to potentially, they're already on another level of dynasty, but to really put themselves in a different stratosphere, I just think there's a lot of hype for this game, and I think this is going to be a highly rated game. People are going to be tuning in, and I think this has potential to be a great one. Let's start with UConn. UConn, again, I picked against them. I thought Illinois would have won. They did not. My God. UConn, it's just a wagon. It's a wagon at this point. Heading to their third national championship in 4 years, you have to give Coach Hurley his credit, whether you like him or not. I'm a huge fan. I love the intensity. My God, this is just a different level. This is a different level. Credit to him. I just can't believe this. And I know people don't love dynasties at times, and I know this guy gets under people's skin, but you have to appreciate what you're seeing. This is very, very difficult to do, especially in the modern day with NIL as well. It's just incredible what he's doing. I want to give him, again, a ton of credit. And again, this team wasn't as dominant as it was in 23 and 24. This is not what we saw. This was a good team, but they weren't a great team. And the fact that they've been able to go on this run, you beat Duke, you now beat Illinois. It's just incredible. It's incredible, and you're in this position, and you now have, potential to put yourself really on the map by getting that third championship in 4 years. And UConn took advantage of Illinois not being able to hit their threes. That's what's got them this far. And Illinois, they just struggled. They struggled from three, and it was just enough for UConn to really get it over with. And look, again, I just have to give credit to UConn. It's just a bunch of gamers, guys that really can, are able to hit shots when it matters most. It doesn't matter, again, what they did at times. It just matters what they're doing now. Again, even the freshman Mullins didn't start the tournament great with his, shooting woes, but then gets it eventually going. And, of course, the shot against Duke, he hit some big shots last night as well. Reed, again, this guy is just so dominant down low, just a rebounding monster, can also score. They have some dogs on this team. And, again, I just think there is a little bit of almost that, aura that you feel with UConn. Again, a team being in this position, the definition of a wagon, a team that just knows how to win. Even if they aren't the greatest team, you have to fear them because they're just in this position and they just get it done. So credit to UConn, incredible stuff, an incredible team. We'll see if they are able to get this feat completed Monday night. Michigan are also heading to the national championship. They defeat Arizona to get all the way to the big game. And I thought that this was going to be, honestly, the national championship. Both of these teams have been great all year. They've been in the discussion for national championship favorites. It was them, Duke, and obviously Arizona. And it just did not go that way game-wise. This was a 1.5 spread going into the game. And Michigan led by 30 points at one point. Do not let the score deceive you. Michigan was by far the dominant team. They started off hot in this game. Arizona wasn't able to get it going early, and Michigan made the most of it and just continued to really keep their foot on Arizona's neck. They never let them breathe, and it just didn't matter. What a dominant performance by this team. Just incredible stuff. Again, Arizona's third loss of the year. It's not like this was a bad team. Third loss of the year. I feel like this is one of Arizona's better teams in the most recent years, and then you have this performance. It just shows how good Michigan really are this year. And what's impressed me so much as a casual fan for watching Michigan throughout the tournament is how just dominant they are, specifically from the size standpoint. Arizona shot 37% just field goals yesterday. That's with all the garbage time. It's just incredible what Michigan have been able to do defensively, and their size is such a big factor. They're just such a big team. You look at their center specifically. This guy's consistently always getting rebounds, can get down low. It's just such a hard team to beat when you have that much physical size, and we all know how much size matters in the college game compared to the professional level. And it's just incredible to see. And I also want to give Michigan, again, their props. What a run throughout the tournament. You have handled pretty much every team. The first two teams, obviously, they were expected, but you take care of Alabama, you do what you got to do against them. You absolutely dominate Tennessee, a 21-0 run to go all the way to the Final Four. Just incredible stuff there. And then yesterday, what you do against Arizona, a team that's been great all year, a 30-point lead at one point. It just shows that there is a level that this program is at right now. They're buzzing, they're feeling consistent. Even with one of your better players getting hurt yesterday, they're still able to get it done. I think this is going to be incredible against UConn. I'm very curious to see how this goes, but Michigan are rewriting, their legacy right now. They haven't had a championship win in 25 years, if I remember correctly. It's been a very long time, and they now have the narrative to change that. And they've definitely knocked on the door a few times over the last couple of years. They eventually make the coaching switch. But my God, I don't think anyone thought that they were going to be, I guess, this good. I mean, they were definitely good going into the season and everything, but this was just been an incredible run and really a massive performance for them and the Big Ten. The Big Ten needs this. They have not been as great, college basketball-wise when it comes to national championships, but man, the Big Ten really would need this one, and Michigan just looks like they potentially might get it done. Now, when we look at the actual game itself, I'm not going to break this down X's and O's. I'm, again, more of a casual college basketball fan, but I still love good sports when they're there. This game is opened up as Michigan heavy favorites, -7.5. Honestly, I thought the line would be shorter, but Michigan have been that dominant all year. Curious to see how much money UConn takes because the public will be taking UConn. Hurley has the public respect, so very curious to see how this goes. But really how I look at this game is, can UConn overcome the size of Michigan like they did against Duke? They struggled originally against Duke, but as the game went on, they started to get in their flow. They started to dictate their pace, and they got Duke on their heels, and all of a sudden, Duke was in a fistfight, and they got cornered, and they eventually got beat. But Michigan seems to be on a different level right now. Really, I guess, can UConn consistently score? Can they consistently shoot? And really, can they dictate the pace of the game? If they're going to let Michigan continue to do what they do and eat down low, I don't see UConn being able to win this game. Again, I give a ton of credit to them. I was glazing them in the beginning of the video. It's incredible what they're doing. But I just think the way that Michigan have been playing right now, I just went over it. It has been a dominant run to this game. And I just think it realistically is going to continue. I do have Michigan winning, but I think maybe Hurley gets some magic going on late. We will see. I just don't know if they're going to be able to consistently score enough against Michigan, but at the same time, this should still be a good game because at the end of the day, if we know a team's not going to, or if we know that a team that is going to show up, it's going to be UConn, a team that, again, has been a gamer all year, that has the championship DNA, all that jazz. I'm just so excited to see how this goes. Man, is Dan Hurley going to get his third championship? Is Michigan finally going to break this little dry spell they've been on? There's so much to look at, but we'll be talking about that game once that game is done. I just wanted to give a little preview there and just kind of talk about both these teams. I know I don't do a ton of March Madness content because I don't honestly feel confident enough talking about all these teams, but I do still watch the tournament, and I love basketball, and at the end of the day, it's basketball. So it's still something I can talk about. But, man, these teams have been a pleasure to watch. I think this is going to be great for the sport. Two big college names. I think people will be watching, and I think this is one that has potential to be a really, really great game. Let me know your thoughts down below. Who's winning the national championship? UConn, Michigan. Definitely let me know. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like. If you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe. My TikTok will be in the description down below. If you made it this far in the video, I greatly, greatly appreciate you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, guys.